Hey everyone, I'm a 23-year-old woman, and I'm here to share a story about my journey to sexual liberation and self-empowerment. A journey that has led me to make a decision that might be shocking to some, but has been incredibly empowering for me. I want to share why I chose to cheat on my long-term boyfriend, and why I believe it's a decision that other women should feel empowered to make as well. Let me start by giving you some context. I'm a university student majoring in women's gender and sexuality studies, and I have been in a long-term relationship with my boyfriend for almost 3 years. We had started dating when I was 20, and initially things seemed great. However, as time went on, I began to realize that the relationship was stifling my growth and autonomy. What I had thought was understanding and respect for my freedom turned out to be a form of control that I wasn't willing to accept any longer. It dawned on me that my boyfriend was, in many ways, a textbook example of a patriarchal figure. He often wanted to be in control, dictating even the aspects of my life that should have been mine to decide. This included my sexuality, where he exerted his dominance by trying to dictate what I could and couldn't do. His jealousy became a tool to manipulate me, leading to him questioning my every move and even going so far as to dictate my clothing choices. Recognizing this pattern was a pivotal moment for me. I realized that I was deserving of freedom and autonomy, and I refused to let the patriarchal norms dictate how I should live my life. I wanted to explore, experiment, and make decisions for myself without being held back by someone else's insecurities and fears. I need to state here that I love my boyfriend and he takes very good care of me. We live together in a townhouse that he bought outright with money he made from crypto. I don't really know the details, only that he made enough to buy a place and live in a good neighborhood in comfort. He still has a day job working in tech at a big company that everyone has definitely heard of. He's even offered to put money towards my student loans. So yeah, basically he's a great guy and we get along really well. However, I haven't mentioned anything to him about my epiphany when it comes to exploring different sexual relationships, pushing boundaries, and trying new things. He's more conservative when it comes to that stuff, and I know he would probably take it the wrong way. So I've decided that he doesn't need to know. What he doesn't know won't hurt him. My realization led me to take charge of my own life and break free from the traditional relationship I was in. Over the last 6 months or so, I've engaged in sexual experiences with multiple partners, both men and women, and I learned so much about myself in the process. At first, I was apprehensive about the potential consequences of my actions, but then it hit me. I was doing absolutely nothing wrong. I wasn't compromising my values or integrity. I was reclaiming my power and asserting my autonomy. I was embracing my right to make decisions for myself and explore my own sexuality without the burden of shame or judgment. I treated all parties involved with respect and care, ensuring that my journey towards empowerment wasn't reckless or inconsiderate. In hindsight, I realized that my actions were revolutionary. I was challenging societal norms and rejecting the antiquated ideals of relationships. By embracing my right to explore my own sexuality without guilt, I was standing up against the oppressive expectations that have been placed upon women for far too long. To my fellow sisters out there, I encourage you to take a similar journey towards empowerment. Don't allow anyone to dictate what you should or shouldn't do with your body or your sexuality. Reclaim your power and liberate yourself from the constraints of traditional norms. If it feels right for you, if it brings you joy and empowerment, don't hesitate to make choices that liberate you, even if that means cheating on a partner. It's important to understand that taking this step does not make you a bad person. It doesn't mean you lack respect or care for the person you might be cheating on. Instead, it signifies that you are choosing to prioritize your own needs and desires, and that's something to be proud of. By taking control of your own journey, you're sending a message that you refuse to be confined by patriarchal norms. So, my message to you is to be bold and courageous. Break free from the mold that society has shaped for you and explore your sexuality in a way that feels authentic and empowering. You deserve the freedom to make these choices, and cheating on your partner can be a powerful step towards reclaiming that freedom. Thank you for taking the time to hear my story. I hope that my journey towards sexual liberation and empowerment can inspire you to embrace your own journey, whatever that may look like for you. Remember, you have the power to choose your own path and prioritize your own well-being and happiness.